if you know somebody who's gay, I mean for real gay in the league, because A, you saw them in the act at a party or somewhere, their boyfriend announced themselves to you. Didn't you just tell me Tyler Perry's boyfriend is on the internet telling everybody that he's got... Okay, so a situation like that, can you be sued? And she kind of explained to me, if I can paraphrase what she said, yes and no, it would be considered defamation of character. So of course I'm like, so you gonna take us to court and they gonna have to prove that they're not gay? Oh, that's hilarious. Do you know any athletes who are in the closet? If you know one of those, we can talk about them.
I'm not exactly sure, but I just know, like, in regards to, like, the locker room stuff, like you said, like, most gay people probably feel like they just can't be themselves. Like, okay, how would you feel if a guy was like, hey, dude, I'm gay. That's my boy over there. That's my boyfriend. That's what I'm going to be with. Like, I have no physical... Like, you don't turn me on. You don't do it for me. Because there's many women that don't do it for me.
Would that make you feel more comfortable?
Would you feel more comfortable, or be like... Would you still be like...
I'll be like, why are you telling me that?
But I mean, like, if you didn't... Rather you finding out, hey, he's gay. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, shit, does he like me? Does he want me?
You asking me personally,
like,
I really don't care. Honestly,
but I'm just saying in the locker room perspective.
I feel you, but just I'm gonna throw me in here real quick. All right, me personally, I do not care if you gay, because if you gay, then that's one less dude that keep me from getting another chick. That's how
funny.
I feel.
It was actually funny.
But no, you're wrong. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong, because we're talking about men who are in the closet. So the women are decoys. No, he's hanging out with you and he's picking up chicks. Jason Collins had a fiance, if I'm not mistaken, and there was a secret marriage that occurred by a big-time football star that nobody knew about. I'm not going to call his name, but I heard that was the reason why. And I'm also throwing some more gossip out there. Our Super Bowl team, I'm not going to call no names there, but I heard that there was some conflict in the locker room. That's why I'm saying this, so we can go back to what you're talking about, where the guy did make an advance to someone on, not just on the team, on his unit. And because of that, there was a falling out, and it spilled over onto the field. And if we're going to conclude this conversation, are you basically saying that this is the issue, that it can spill over and cause conflict in the matter of time?
I think that it could, because I mean, but that's just like when you go to work, you don't have relations with your work partners. Like, you don't, you know, like, because that's the thing. Football is a job for the people that are playing football. So you shouldn't have any kind of...
serious than that.
Well, I know, but you shouldn't have intermingling relationships, because that will, like, if you, like, say, like, we're on a football team, like, we got together and then things didn't work out, like, yeah, you're going to have that awkward tension there, and that's going to portray another team. So I would feel like if you are gay or something, you can make sure that it's not in between the team or something. Like,
you know what?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, my comment to that is it could spill out. You know, it could. It depends on that individual. If that individual, like myself, says, you know what, that's your choice. That's your choice. I'm not into that, but if you are, that's fine. You can go out there on the field and win the championship, the Super Bowl. But if you have someone that it absolutely angers to know that the person next to you is like that and that's their choice, then yes, it's going to spill over. So it just depends on that individual, I think.
I think the situation probably came about is it probably wouldn't have been an issue if that person just found out that you were gay. That probably wasn't the issue.
Yeah.
The issue was that this is a straight man, or at least he's portraying to be a straight man.
I heard that.
And this other guy has came on to him. So if he's a real man, a lot of times that would affect that man, because he's thinking like, man, what the hell going on? You coming at me, you know what I'm saying? So when he go out on the football field, now he like, even though this might be my teammate or whatever, if I accidentally hit this Negro, upside the head with his helmet one time, it'd be like, right in the play. I mean, we playing that, you know what I'm saying?
But here again, it's angering. It angered you. It would anger that individual.
So he want to go upside his head.
Okay.
His perceptions and stereotypes. You gotta understand when you play football, all right, because everybody knows a guy who you always talk about how he used to play football in high school. Then you got a guy who talks about football in college, and each one of your college, it's almost like a hierarchy of a fraternity or some sort. Because once you get, because there's a lot of us can talk about, a lot of us football players that can talk about high school, a lot of us can talk about college, all right. But it's only the cream of the crop. And this is how we look at it: the most manliest of men, the hardest hitter, the fastest runner. You gotta be that top dude, and the stereotype and perception of most of us heterosexual men is that if you gay, there's no kind of way you could be that. So that's why it becomes a problem, because you got to understand, not only, because since we talking about people coming out of the closet, all right, first off, you know off top that if you came up in here and was like, man, I'm gay, well, nobody gonna really get with that, because not even just that, because you got to understand, you were in the closet for a reason. You weren't in the closet because you was like, this is where I need to be. You wanted to be out there flamboyant, but you knew nobody was ready for that. You know what's up before you even go in there. That's like me trying to go join the KKK or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but then at the same time, I would rather a gay man, bisexual, whatever you want to be, I would rather you be up front about it, because as a woman, I don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you be straightforward with it, because I don't want, to me, I call that no disrespect, but I call that a stick dick. I don't want it. If it ain't been in a dude's mouth or in a dude's asshole, rubbed up against another man, I don't want it. Don't bring that dick over here. Slang that dick over there.
Okay, that's an excellent point. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you are
Sick dick.
I'm sorry.
I've never even thought about it like that, but that's a good way to think about it. But my point is, as a female, if you're approaching me, I'm going to assume you're straight.
Yeah, because the first thing we think about is, oh, we going to sleep with you or not? Can we sleep with that person or not?
Can I have a future with you? And if you are gay, then that's a no. Okay. That would definitely be a no.
But then what if you're in the closet and you're like, man, I really want to be gay, but all these people are making me feel like I can't be gay, so I'm going to have to pretend to be with this woman. I'm going to waste her time and waste my own damn time. And do it, yeah, exactly.
That's
but the
bad.
thing is, it is bad. But then, so then the whole thing is, well, should you be able to be upfront and be like, hey, I'm gay, and be like, all right, cool, you're gay. Do your gay thing.
That's
not going to be on me, though. I don't want to be with that.
Okay.
And you'd be like, all right.
Okay.
That's how
I'm listening to everyone. This is good stuff. Yes, you are correct. But I think we can safely conclude that the world is not ready.
Exactly.
The league is not ready to deal with that. And they're not quite sure how to handle it. So consequently, the people who fall into that category remain silent. But we can also say, because it's a job, in the corporate world, you're supposed to leave your personal life away from the office anyway. Yeah. So there's no reason for you to be acting out, for you to sexually harass a teammate, for you to make any aspect of your personal life so visible that it causes conflict, and that includes religious preferences. Let me tell it. Eating preferences, you don't want to eat with the team. Remember, Kobe Bryant had that issue. He was too young, but it caused conflict because he was not just because he wasn't old enough to go out and drink and party with them. When he did become old enough, what I hear is that he still separated from himself from the team, and that camaraderie that these men cherish so much. It's the thing that they can't get away from when they retire. They feed off of it. You brought up, I mean, I'm just mind-boggled at what you said, and I kind of forgot because everybody was talking at the same time. You were just giving me the inside perspective that I was looking for as far as what men feel. But I think that
like the different levels and how you feel, the manly man and all that stuff.
Exactly. So that's it. You're kind of confirming what I said earlier, that society is not ready for their that they're superstars. The manly quality that we're looking for, which says you're strong and you're powerful,
That's right.
and your sexuality, whether it be homosexual or bisexual, has a connotation that now you're soft and you're weak and I can't trust you anymore. There's questions, can you really play?